Hello, YouTube. Welcome to another podcast. We've got some things to go over tonight that's happened recently and what's coming up within the next month or two. So much going on. So we have Tom. How are you doing, Tom?
I'm very well. How you doing?
Alex, how you doing, Alex?
Good, Andy. You all right?
Yeah, good, mate. And just coming on now, we've got Stephen joining. Stephen, how are you? Are you there? I think video's about to start. There we are. How you doing, Stephen? All right? Can you hear us?
Oh, I can hear you now. Can you hear me?
Good. Yeah,
Hey,
we're
there he is.
recording, so we're on the YouTube. Say hello to YouTube,
Yeah.
Stephen. Say hi,
Got it.
YouTube.
Hey
Hi.
everyone. Hey YouTube. You all right?
Brilliant. Okay, so we've got Alex is a new starter. You started recently, Alex. How's it going? All right.
Yeah, brilliant.
What's
Been
your
with the Facebook
background?
group.
Give us some background of how you started in the community and why you joined Portsmouth Ghostbusters.
Well, I've always been a Ghostbuster fan. Then I was lucky enough to get the HasLab Proton Pack.
Nice.
And then yeah, it was just a rabbit hole going around YouTube, finding stuff about the HasLabs and stuff, Ghostbuster groups, and I found Portsmouth Ghostbusters.
Maybe.
And yeah, it's been a great load of guys and girls. And I was lucky enough to come to the Comic-Con last week.
Southampton
first outing.
Comic-Con. That was pretty awesome. So we've also got Tom on. Tom, you weren't at the Southampton Comic-Con, were you?
Sadly not. No, I was very jealous though, looking at all your pictures. It looked like a really good day. So,
You've got a new mic. You sound amazing.
do I? Amazing.
Yeah.
Anything's an improvement on
Got
last time, mate. So
a
yeah.
movie voice. Like it.
In a world.
And Stephen, how you been doing, mate? Because you've been in the group a little while now.
Yeah. It's been awesome being on board. Yeah, I've been going for a few things, and but being in the group there and knowing I'm part of the group is. I know it sounds cheesy, but I really love being part of this group, and I love how supportive everyone is. So, yeah, it's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you're a fair distance away, so getting to events is not always that going to be that easy, is it?
No, I mean, any that I can go to, I will. I mean, I'm in Crawley, so
Fair.
South Coast stuff is easy. But
Yeah.
I mean, I would try and put like any effort I can to come to any events that I can.
You're always welcome. You're part of the admin team as well, so you take care of the Facebook group. And
Yeah.
how's it getting on? How are you getting on with the social media side of stuff?
Well, Nikki's been looking after the
Instagram.
Insta.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, with regard to Facebook, I mean, I'm finding sort of compared to other groups that I belong to, as admin, things tick along quite nicely with the team we've got. So I haven't really had to do a lot, and I've been quite busy in my personal life over the last months. I haven't really had a chance to get heavily involved, but every time I check in, everything seems to be ticking along on that.
That's good.
But my plan is, to get more involved over the next couple of months, hopefully, after you and I have a chat about it a bit more.
Absolutely. I mean, the group I've kind of got the admin assist down to a T now.
Yeah.
I'm in quite a few groups. Some of them are pretty large as well. I'm in a big photography group that's got upwards of 350,000 people in it now. It's getting a bit
Wow.
so the kind of work in the admin assist does help. It really does, and it can do so much. It can be a bit of a pain sometimes as well, because it'll allow things that it thinks should be allowed. So I'll make the group a little bit more strict. So everything has to be, because you just don't know. We get spammed a lot, and it's just one of them things, isn't it?
Yeah.
So recently we did Southampton Comic-Con. That was pretty awesome. That was the group's first Comic-Con from the other side of things. I mean, I've been to a lot of Comic-Cons before, quite a few movie related stuff. A lot of I did Walking Dead stuff. So Walker Stalkers, I've done a lot of stuff like that, but always from the cosplay side. So the other side, pay to get in and roam around for the day and just get pictures with people and just show off. And that's kind of what Comic Cons are about, isn't it? Showing off your cosplay and stuff like that. But to be on the other side of it, to be behind a desk, seeing people come in and flock in and come over. I mean, Alex, you were amazing down there, and I was watching you. The first Comic Con with us. You were interacting with the pub, members of public and stuff like that, and just really getting involved. And in fact, everyone that was there, I've got no complaints whatsoever. But everyone was just, amazing. But what was it feeling like for you, Alex? How did that experience feel? What did you take from that?
Yeah, it's a totally different situation from, like you said, just going around as a paying customer and having a look around, but being involved and people coming up to you. Our stall just looked amazing. It was right on the corner. As soon as people walked in, obviously the Slimer was the star attraction. As soon as they saw that photos, they wanted to come have a look at that.
I mean, I've got the little one up here. There's the little Slimer with the hot dog, but the big one with the hot dogs, and that is a proper cosplay. I mean, I'm just still amazed by what they've done with that. That's brilliant. But yeah, no, you're right. We had prime position. I mean, we took over a little bit more than what we should have had, because we got down there and there was one table for us, and I was like, "Can we have another table? Can we expand a little bit?" So we kind of expanded into the next stall. There was supposed to be a candy stall next to us, and that didn't happen. We kind of, I don't know, we just took over that space.
If anything, we helped our neighbours with all the crowds of people around it. So,
yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, their sales skyrocketed. We did really well for the fundraising side of things. We were, although we're not actually down there as vendors. We were not an actual vendor. We were selling stuff, but it was selling stuff for charity. So we done really well. We did, what was it, 240 something or other we did in the donations and the sales. That's incredible. That's amazing for me to go to somewhere like that and do this. It's just good, I mean, and it was a kind of tester for mass hysteria, because obviously that's the kind of fun we're going to be doing at mass hysteria. And I mean, before we get to that, because I do want to talk about mass hysteria, let's talk about this weekend coming, just nice and quick. Portsmouth Comic Con. Stephen, I know you can't make it; it's a long way to come. Alex, Tom,
unfortunately,
coming down. Well, in fact, Tom, you're coming to meet me. Is that right?
I am, mate. Yeah, we're doing a little road trip. So yeah, it should be all good, mate.
So, what about yourself, Alex? Can you make it, or you're not able to?
Yeah, well, yeah, I'll be down there on Sunday with the family. So yeah,
Brilliant.
We'll be there.
Nice. Are you getting dressed up? You're doing it?
Yeah, the whole family will be in Ghostbuster gear. Yeah,
amazing.
Brilliant.
Love it.
Awesome.
So Tom,
I'm so jealous. I want to go.
Yeah, I live in Portchester, just outside of town. So for me, I was gonna ask Samantha to drop me off, because parking's going to be a nightmare. It's in the middle of town. And I'm going down on a slightly later ticket, so I'm not doing the 10 o'clock, because that's just it. For me, it's just you don't tend to even get into about 11, because by the time, if you're not there at 7 o'clock in the morning, you're at the back of the so and that queue can get stupid. So I'm
not getting up that early on a Sunday. It's not happening. So
Tom, are you doing the whole day? What ticket you got?
No, I've got a midday ticket. So
you're right, you're coming with me. Yeah, of course. Yeah. I didn't sleep last night, as you can probably see by the bags under my eyes. Look. So we're going from here. So Tom, you're coming here. You're going to park in a car park across the road from my house. We're going to walk to the train station, which is 5 minutes away, in gear, get on a train, not sit down because you can't.
Nope. It's going to be an endurance test, Andy.
It's 4 or 5 stops down the road, so it's like 15 minutes and a short walk around the corner. So I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, last year I went with the family. Actually, I went as Bane, and Samantha went.
Oh wow!
And the toddler went as Joker. We got the bus. We were sat on the bus in the gear. I've got this sculpt cap on. Look, I'm like a white idiot, but I kept the mask on the whole day, so everyone was like, oh.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Anyway, you always get it wrong and on the bus, don't you?
Yeah. So we're gonna get down and have a big old meet up. I know the Southend on Sea Ghostbusters are down there. I know they're an amazing crew. I can't wait to meet them. I've spoke to them plenty on Messenger, because I've been asking them for advice on certain things, bits and pieces and stuff like that. But those guys are amazing, so I can't wait to meet them.
Awesome.
Maybe you don't know, cool. Next year, maybe we can get something going on in there. That might be quite nice to have something going on down there. I'm sure they'll do next year. But I mean, we're looking forward to Mass Hysteria. That's the thing.
Yeah.
uh,
Get your badges, people.
yeah,
Next
you
month
got it
now. Yeah.
nice.
You say next
And that
month.
was
Yeah.
blue, so it just completely went.
Yeah.
Listen, do it again. Look, it just goes.
Hey, there it is.
Nice.
I don't know if that helps.
The next thing after that, which I am stoked so much about, is the Rookie Academy. And
Yeah.
I know Alex, you're coming down with your little one. It's Tom, are you coming? What's that?
I'm not bringing my little one
No.
initially,
Are you
but
able to
yeah,
come and help? Maybe
I'm
we
happy to
need
come
volunteers.
volunteer, mate. Yeah, should be all good. Yeah.
Excellent. That is going to be. I mean, the format for that is just something not been deen before, and that just gives me
Yeah.
chills because
Mm.
I don't know how it's going to go. You just don't know, dear. But B, I mean, the idea that is to get the little ones involved in Ghostbusters. Just have this whole new era, a new generation of young Ghostbusters coming up through the ranks and
Yeah.
in their kit together, and it'll be house friendly, child friendly, stuff. It won't be the main kit you kind of see, but it'll be it'll be crafted, made out of cardboard or whatever. And the first one, to give away a little bit of what we're doing, is going to be the Echo goggles. So we're going to make and we've got the kind of clear plastic goggles you'll find, and we're going to be putting stuff on them, and it's just going to be incredible because when they're made, each little one's going to go round and hunt ghosts. It's going
That's
to
so
be
cute.
and it's going to be if I could, it won't matter too much. No, so we're going to be using little lights, and they're going to be UV lights, and we've got
Right.
ghosts that you can't see without the
Oh,
UV
cool.
light on.
But the old magic pen thing.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's going to be awesome.
Yeah. So it's kind. I mean, I get goosebumps. We were talking about it, and yeah, I mean, we haven't quite got a prototype ready yet. I think. I mean, I was hoping to speak to Rain and Lucky tonight and see if we had anything actually ready for me to actually get some pictures and do some kind of post. But not that we need to advertise it too much now because we're pretty much full up. It's a full event. We've got one space left.
Amazing.
Potentially, a couple of spaces if someone wants to bring a couple of their kids. And it's going to be awesome. It's going to be really,
Yeah.
I've got to say these
going back into the next set of workshops. So when we get to a point where we're making things like the proton pack, which will take a few months to make, we can continually get the little bits, the greeblies that you wouldn't necessarily find elsewhere to do next time and stuff like that. It's going to be amazing. So
Yeah.
So goggles this time, PKE next month. Month after that, we're looking at doing a ghost trap. And by the time at the end of each thing, you're going to use your pop. You're going to use it.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's really cool.
Kids are very, very lucky because like my first proton pack, which my dad made for me about 35 years ago, was a shoebox with an orange squash bottle on the end. So this is going to be far more sophisticated. So yeah, definitely something.
I mean, we're aiming for something that we can make with your everyday materials at home, and you can take these home and add stuff to them. That's the point of this. Is that the little ones get creative and they can go home. They'll find something in Dad's garage or Dad's shed. Oh, I'll put that on. You know what I mean? And just be really, really creative. The whole thing. I just think it's going to be amazing.
Just like us, modding's never ended.
Do you know what? Exactly that. But it's
true.
the next generation, and by the time they get to, I'll not say our age, but by the time they get old enough to get their own stuff, they'll know what everything does because they'll have the information of what this little bit does and what that little bit does, even though it's not going to be screen accurate.
Yeah,
they'll have all the information. No, the workshop is going to be about just creating a new generation of kids that love Ghostbusters. Why not? It's brilliant.
It's amazing when you think about it. Like when the original Ghostbusters came out, and even now.
I've got it on in the other room, literally on the other room, because that thing there that I got tonight, that mega that I bought, I can't remember what scene it's in, and I was saying to Smavis, it's like the Mandela effect. I bought this thing, I can't remember what scene it's in. I've got to watch him to find out. So it's like, oh my God, I feel like an idiot. I'm like, I think it was GB2, but I can't remember what scene it's in.
It's not to do with the Statue of Liberty, those megaphones they had all over the Statue of Liberty, is it?
No.
Bateman shouts out at the Statue of Liberty using
Yeah, they
one.
do. Yeah, but that
Yeah.
was a proper big thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just in my mind. I saw another group have that one, and it is that one, and I think I know I've seen it somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm thinking I know I'm sure I've seen it somewhere. I thought it was when it's like the police are doing like crowd control or something like that. I can't remember.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it might
like
be. Yeah.
See what I mean? It's not just me. It's there. It's the Mandela effect.
We'll take it. We'll take it anyway. It's fine.
Yeah.
And so after the academy, it's the big one. It's a month.
Yeah.
Wednesday. It's
Oh, can't wait.
It's come round so quick.
Need to get on to some proper promotion for it. So I'm going to be putting stuff out in the group, and I want it to just be shared everywhere, no matter what group.
Yeah.
Keep sharing it, and we'll get as many Ghostbusters down there, as we can. We're looking at somewhere between 40 and 50 upwards of just Ghostbusters, and everyone else is people who want to come down and see a sea of Ghostbusters. You know what I mean? So
it's going to be
I'm working on a schedule at the moment where we're going to have ghost hunts on at Mass Hysteria. We're going to have hourly ghost hunts, so the kids that have come to the academy this month will be a step ahead of everyone else because they'll have the ecto goggles already. At Mass Hysteria, we're going to be making the ecto, so we'll have a little workshop station where kids can make the ecto goggles, and then go on every hour there'll be a Ghostbuster. One of us will take the kids on a little ghost hunt around Port Solent.
Awesome.
But yeah, so the kids that are on the academy this month will be one step ahead of everyone else. They'll already have them, and they'll get to do that. So that'll be good fun. So other things like the photo opportunity, we're gonna do a big photo op, probably about half 12 midday, something like that. Get everyone on the steps. Make sure we don't health and safety cover the whole steps. Let people get in there. But we'll have a quick. I might even see if I can use the megaphone to get people organised.
Yeah,
not working at the moment.
Oh, it works then, does it?
Yeah.
It should be good.
It's not just a prop.
Yeah, it is a prop. It would just be a prop. And then the auction. I'm buzzing for this. So the auction is going to have bits and pieces in it that I'm hoping we're going to gather over the next month. So not too many bits, but I don't know whether I'm going to do like a silent auction where people can just write something on a piece of paper how much they think something's worth, maybe, and then just go through and see who got the biggest number, who wants to spend more money. But we've got something coming from America, and I don't actually know what that is yet. So Eric Reich, I think that's the way you pronounce his second name. It is head of Ghost Corps. I contacted him a couple of months ago now. A few ways. I bombarded him with an email and other bits and Instagram and Facebook. I just bombarded all of his accounts with a nice cheeky email saying, "Help us! We would like something, anything, even if it's just a shout out, from Ghost Corps or Sony, because he works for Sony as well. So he's a big deal in the movie side of things." And he came back and basically said, "Yeah, we're going to try and help you out. I don't know what we're going to do yet. We'll have a talk about it. Where do you live and when do you want it by?" So I've given him my address and told him we need it by the 8th of June. So I don't know what it's going to be, but when it gets here, we've lost Stephen again. When it gets here, we'll see what it is.
That's amazing.
Sorry,
that's all
right.
Hey.
There he is.
So yeah, so totally stoked for Mass Hysteria. I'm we'll need obviously people. Obviously Portsmouth Ghostbusters are hosting this, so our guys and girls will be on the stalls and stuff like that. But that's not to say I don't want people to have fun. We'll rotate people around and stuff like that. So I'm going to put out a little. I think I've done it already in the admin group, but I've updated the sheet I've got. It's like a call sheet for the different things that are happening. But I'll probably put it in the main group at some point soon, and see who would like to do what. So we've got people who would like to be with the photo booth, and not someone who's like, "No, I don't want to be on pictures." I mean, Alex is a good-looking lad. You might want to be around the photo booth. You know what I mean? You know, whereas
I'm
I'm
more
Yeah,
in
interested in
stores selling stuff. You know,
I'm more interested in
but
the
it'd
VR
be nice to have a little
experience.
rotation of people. If people can help out, that would be fun. And not that people have to. You know, it'll pretty much run itself. But it'd be nice if we can have busters that will help out. Uh, and
yeah, we can have some good prizes as well. And I've got just one of them again.
I can't see
Oh,
it.
it's not going to happen.
You got that back. You got that background.
Oh no, it's my stupid background. Well, what I'm holding right here, I'll just explain it, is a
Yeah, go on.
Kristen Wiig autographed Erin Gilbert Ghostbusters Funko Pop. That's one thing I'm gonna have, and
Get me
it's gonna be a
pictures.
prop for the film.
Anything, yeah.
Yeah,
So I can put that out on the socials, get a bit of people riled up and stuff. I want to do like
yeah,
one post of all the things we're going to auction off, so people can get a gist of how much money they want to bring to Massive Steel.
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
What was the
I
other
think
thing?
it's going to be
Sorry,
an
Steve, I didn't
expensive
hear
day.
the second thing. What was that?
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
That's
Also,
all
I've got a prop from Afterlife as well.
right. Nice.
Screen News. That
I've got
it's
some
from
posters and stuff
Background
like that.
Dressing. It's going to be donated by me,
Oh, fabulous.
and yeah, and we can do what I don't know if we lock that in yet on if we're doing a raffle auction or how we're
I
going to
think
do
more of an
that, but
auction. I think we're going to do.
more of an
I just don't
auction.
know. I just
Yeah,
don't know the format of how the auction's going to work. Whether because I don't really
yeah,
and then shout at people. Uh,
yeah,
it
yeah,
it
Even
might
with
be
your megaphone, yeah.
that before the event we can put something out where people can either register an interest or actually register
mm,
their amount they would like to do for the auction, and then we can just do a
mm.
big like giving ceremony. I don't know what else to call it. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
here you
So
won.
it's exciting stuff.
Pay us and you
Yeah,
can have it.
yeah,
I don't know. I don't know how that's going to work just yet, but I definitely want to
yeah,
do an auction style thing because I think that kind of works out a little bit. A raffle takes time, and we'd have to
mm,
people would go off, and if they'd leave, we have to then contact them. You know, an auction.
yeah.
Do
True.
you know what I mean? It's
Auction sounds better, doesn't it? Yeah.
does in my mind. Yeah, yeah, auction.
Yeah, yeah. Now you say it, yeah, yeah.
I just
Well, that's
think.
up to you, boss.
Well, yeah, I'm not boss. I just throw ideas around. I
Yeah.
just think if it's an auction, we can have like a social post before the event, showing
Yeah.
what we've got. People know what there is.
Yeah.
I might even set something up on the website where people can fill in a form and do like
Mm,
an online blind raffle, and we can find
mm,
out who was the highest bid before the
yeah,
event.
yeah,
Does that make sense?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Mm.
See
The
that?
cogs are turning.
You probably
A
get
wistful stroke of the beard.
international bids.
Yeah, I had nice whiskers the other day. I was doing the whole thing like that. Chopped it off, Mister don't like
Brilliant.
it. I was like, this looks awesome. No, it doesn't. No, don't do it. Yeah, so massive steer. Yeah, it's just gonna be
Mm.
amazing. At what time are we on? Just to make sure we're not running out of time. Because I'm
1955.
jabbering on. Yeah, no, I'm on about the this is gonna tell me
Oh, sorry, yeah. Yeah.
when we've got time because we got a little bit of time. So yeah, so Alex for Massive Steel, you're coming down. You're bringing the family.
Yeah, it's family day out again. But I'm
Brilliant.
going to take two cars so the family can slip off and I can just stay and help. So
That's good.
yeah.
Oh, nice one. Cheers, dude. That's amazing.
Mm.
So I mean, we've got people coming down who can only do a certain part of the day, and that's you know that's fine. That's brilliant. You know, whatever people can put in, really. You know, I've never wanted the group to be about you have to come to you know you have to do this and do that. You know, do this and do that. It's nice to have a group of active members. You know, that kind of helps.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
there's no prerequisite for the amount because we're all volunteers at the end of the day. You know, the last thing I
Mm.
ever want to do is people to throw away their time or money on volunteering events. You know, this is about charity. It's about fundraising. If you can put in a bit of time to help fundraising, boom. You know, that's it.
Mm.
The
Yeah.
other side of what I want to do with Ghostbusters is a fan film.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah, so I've had this idea for a little while. I do a little bit of amateur directing, a little bit of cinematography. I'm a photographer anyway, I do wedding videography and photography, and I've done a Star Wars fan film in the past.
Wow,
Well, I've been in
awesome.
one, but I've also filmed. I filmed this. It wasn't really a fan film. It was more of a promotional video for Hampshire Cosplay. So we got all of our cosplayers, Star Wars cosplayers, down to a local forest. It was a forest. We had loads of stormtroopers in the forest. It was hilarious.
Oh
It was
man.
actually along with the film. There's a blooper film as well. There's a
Oh,
10-minute
cool.
film because so much went wrong. It was just so hilarious. It was brilliant, and so much went right, but in the wrong way. If that makes sense.
Stormtroopers bumping their heads on branches.
Yeah. So
Imagine just going for a nice walk in the countryside and you stumble across that.
Oh, honestly, the people that were down there, they were
Yeah.
so. I actually got permission from Fareham Borough Council because it was in Hollyhill Country Park. So
Okay.
the worst thing about that is it is a hill to get to the point you have to. It's proper like that, and you've got stormtroopers and Darth Vader coming down this hill. It's hilarious. Most
Oh,
people
wow.
decided to get dressed at the bottom of the hill, so we had a big like ground sheet out so people could get down into their grots and socks and get it. It was hilarious. We were trying to cover people up so they could get changed. It was brilliant. That's not in the blooper reel. I didn't record any of that stuff. Trust me, that's not in there. But
Where are we filming it? London.
yeah, no. I don't know the location yet. So I have a script. I have a screenplay. I have lots of ideas, and it's going to be about 5 or 6 minutes long, maybe slightly longer. I don't know, but it's going to be, and I wasn't going to really say, but it's going to be called The Return of Zool.
Oh, that's awesome.
Spoiler that.
My missus does Zool cosplay, so it's going to be geared around that. I'm not going to give too much away because it's going to involve a lot of Ghostbusters, a lot of Portsmouth Ghostbusters. It's going to involve hopefully an Ecto one because I want to get an Ecto one involved.
Nice.
There will be
awesome.
a scene reminiscent of '84. So I want to do a proper big hashback to the original film, and
it's cool.
There's going to be some real good practical effects. I love practical effects. There's going to be some real good stuff going on in this film. It's going to be amazing. So yes, I'm really looking forward to that. That's going to be later on in the year. It's not something I can really get involved in right now because the amount of time and effort it's taken to even just do the screenplay, just to get it all hashed out to a point where it can be filmed where I'm not spending lots of money. So it's like, I haven't got budget. This is going to be something that hopefully is going to look good, but people know it's more about the passion than throwing money. It'll be my little cameras, that kind of stuff.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah, be the front man, Alex. You look good, mate. You're the front man.
Battery will get you everywhere.
I'm stoked for that. I think it's gonna be really, really good. I can't wait to start actually getting. I need to find locations that are going to be the thing that will make it what it is. I think so. Finding location will be something I need. No, I'm not going to say. No, I can't say. If too much.
You're going to fly us to New York, aren't you? Go on.
Yeah, I'm not going to fly you to
so
New
kind
York,
of you,
Stephen. That's not happening.
That's the budget gone.
yeah. Budget? What budget? Yeah. If you're on the plane, it's Ghosts on a plane. That's what it's all on the plane. We'll be filming it while we're flying. We'll just get there and come back.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, it's gonna be good fun. Be good fun to make as well. And I think we'll have a lot of laughs. We'll definitely have a blooper reel coming out of this. I can tell you before I've even made it because of what I've written. It'll be a point
I don't know if I should be worried about this.
Just can't do it. Just can't do it. As there'll be a lot of scenes where people just can't do stuff. But we'll see.
Awesome.
Looking forward to that. Looking forward to that. I'm also looking forward to the 2 in the box coming end of the year. Hopefully,
yeah,
it might even be sooner. I've been hearing things on the
I've heard rumours of sooner
pushing stuff.
Oh, really?
So, yeah. So
I think people hoping more than
fall, which obviously to us is autumn, but I'm thinking now something summer. I reckon they're going to push something in the summer.
There's an update soon, isn't there?
Yeah. I've changed my address as well because first thing I did, I've got a tick box on my notes of everything I've got to change my address on because you'll see everything's different. I'm in a different location to last month because I moved house.
Oh yeah.
But the first thing on my list was change HasLab. Because the last thing, in fact, it was funny enough. I had to do the same thing for the pack as well because I moved having a pack.
Yeah, forget about council tax and insurance and all that stuff.
Yeah,
sort out your HasLab first of all. 100%.
To be honest, the bills get left to the missus. I can't. I hope she's changed them. I don't know.
I love that.
Yeah, I don't tend to do with the bills. It's man to deal with that. But yeah, no, it should be good fun. Be good fun.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that coming out, definitely.
Yeah. So I think I heard rumours that the film's going digital soon.
Tomorrow,
next
comes
week.
out.
This week or
this week or next week? I heard there was a rumour it's this week or
tomorrow.
Next
it's on Amazon apparently.
Seriously?
Yeah, digital. Yeah.
Cool. You're getting that then. Nice.
Yeah. Talking of buying things, by the way, with Mass Hysteria, we're still selling the t-shirts, right? The t-shirts.
Oh God, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Can't see that.
You know, I'm never ever going to pick this background again because this is the first thing I've ever done. It's an amazing black Mass Hysteria t-shirt that you can't see because of my background, but
I haven't got
it's all going wrong tonight. I'm just going to give up with the
yeah. We have Mass Hysteria t-shirts, people. Yeah. So the patches that you showed earlier, we've got I think 25 of them left. So
wow,
for those, which is a good amount. They're in the pot. There's 100% of the sales of this, not even just a profit. The 100% of everything that sells with the patch is going in the pot on the day.
Awesome.
So we did a fundraiser earlier on in the year, and graciously Debbie from the shop, which is where the money goes to the cancer research shop, said keep half of it and use it. So I used it by the patches. So those patches, everything is profit.
Excellent.
So I spent I think £120 on the patches.
Mm.
And you know, we were 50 of them. That's going to make us. We're selling them at £10. That's going to make us minus the fees, obviously, because it goes through websites, credit card fees, PayPal fees, all that kind of stuff. It's going to make us about 450 odd pounds that will go straight in the bucket at the end of the day to bolster the fundraiser. So, and
that's
everything
brilliant.
We sell down there will all go in the buckets as well. So it's going to be an amazing day. Well, you know, I'm hopeful we're gonna surpass the £1,000, you know, mark in terms of what we make if we sell all the patches as well. So so we'll push the patches out to the other Ghostbuster groups and stuff like that. See if they'll purchase a patch to bolster fundraising efforts of Portsmouth Ghostbusters. What a good!
I need to get one.
Gives me a really good feeling to know how you know where the way the group is going, and from I was talking to Steve about this the other day. Not you, Steve. The other Steve. Who is like myself, an original co-founder, but just recently got involved, which is fantastic. I've wanted him to get involved in this, you know, for ages. But we were talking about where Portsmouth Ghostbusters started. It was just a concept because what were we doing? We'd done a load of Star Wars stuff. So Steve is the one who filmed the original Star Wars fan film I was in 20 years ago. It was ridiculous. It was we never made it. It never got made. It just we've only got snippets left over. But at the time we put that out, and then a little bit later it was just like we just need to do a Ghostbuster thing. We all love Ghostbusters. There was 4 in the group, and we were just going to be cosplaying Ghostbusters. It was just going to be a thing. We'd done Brighton Comic Con. Me and Steve were a Jedi and a Sith, and Kev, our mate, was something else. And we just decided after that we had to visit Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters had to be done. So we started with. Funny enough, I've got Steve's pack that he started building back in the day.
Oh, that's well cool.
His new one looks awesome.
I know. Don't even get me started. It's mad. So this is the pack he started back in the day, which which we are. He's coming round next week, and we're doing a little video on this.
Oh, wicked.
And we were all going to get packs made. Steve was going to make us all packs, all that kind of stuff. And it just got to a point where nothing really happened. I'd already put the domain name. The Pompey Ghostbuster domain name is 14 years old. I don't know, 12 years old, something like that. And the logo is just as old because I made that back up in the day as well. But it just didn't happen. It just never went anywhere. The domain name was for 10 years had a landing page on it, and it's just just went from there. And then I revisited after I bought the Spirit pack, the 80%, and did that up, and I just thought, yeah, let's do this. Let's put a group together and see if I can get some people involved. Didn't know at the time that we had some guys in Portsmouth, South Ghostbusters, were already around. I didn't know that they were around at the time. So they'd actually formed after I'd done Portsmouth Ghostbusters back in the day. So when I got back into it, didn't realise that there was another group. So I just started creating a group. Then realised because they contacted me and we were chatting and stuff. But I mean, it's all good. They've been to a few of the events. They came to the last year, which wasn't actually Mass Hysteria, but it was like a first Mass Hysteria kind of thing. Last year, some of the guys were down there, and they're good lads. But yeah, I'm just the way the group's gone from kind of nothing to just being. It's amazing. I mean, we had 3 sign-ups over the last couple of days. It's really good.
Cool.
The Facebook group is a community, and I think sometimes people are like, oh, I'm in your group. You're not actually in the group. You're in our community, which is great. We want as many people in the community as possible. That's what it's for. But the main core group is for people who are our core group of cosplayers who come to events and help fundraise, that kind of stuff. So, if you want to join YouTube and you're on the south coast of the UK, please look at our website. We've got a join page. All the information's on there. All that stuff.
And you get to meet all of us.
And you get to meet this lot of crew and
exactly.
do a podcast each month and talk about stuff.
Yeah.
So I mean, has anybody else got anything to say? We've got about a minute to go. About a minute. Has anyone got anything else? I'm gonna have to silence.
Well, I'm just looking forward to Mass Hysteria next myself.
Yeah, brilliant, good, awesome.
Yeah, just want to say, it's interesting to hear about the history of the group, and you're not getting rid of us now, Andy.
No,
so you're stuck with us now. Yeah,
good. Yeah. It's happening now. It's just going. This
is
going to be good.
But see you guys on Sunday.
Going to be better. I don't even know what we're doing yet. I've got ideas, but there'll be a Mass Hysteria 2025. Don't worry about that.
Oh, excellent! Better get designing on the patches.
Oh yeah, it'll be a similar design, maybe a different color. I think.
Yeah.
I better say goodbye to YouTube quickly. Let me just say goodbye to YouTube. Thank you everyone for joining us on YouTube. It's been amazing